YouTube? Mr. Football here, and today I've got a special video for you guys today. We're going to be doing a top 5 video on my top 5 favorite football video games. So this is completely different. We don't really talk about video games too much on this channel, but I have done some things with Madden before, and it kind of just made me think I should do a top 5 on my favorite football video games. So I've got a stack of games here that I'm going to go through. My top 5 is probably going to be different than everybody else's or yours, and you guys are welcome to leave your top 5 favorite football video games down in the comments below, and we'll compare our list. So I'm going to start with number 5 going to 1. My number 5 favorite football video game is the Madden series, I guess you would say. My most recent copy of Madden isn't the newest one out. It's 2 years old, but I have Madden 18. I had Madden 17 and just like turned it into GameStop not long ago, but I'm still keeping Madden 18 around because I've not completed the long shot series that's on this, and so this was the story mode. If you guys don't know what long shot is, you should know if you played Madden 19 because they continued the story on there, I'm assuming. I haven't got 19 yet, and they're coming out with 20 in like a couple weeks, or it may be out by now, but so I really like the gameplay of Madden 18. I was happy with it. I think they really changed some things, but they seem every year to get better and better, and I'm excited to eventually try out the new one as well. But that's my most recent copy. Obviously, Madden should, like most people, will have Madden at the top of their list, but for me, it's number 5 because I'm an old school gamer. I've got some old school games on here that I at least played when I was a kid. So Madden is at my top, and I think you'll see why later. Number 4, and I have 2 games on this series, but number 4 for me was NCAA 07 on the PlayStation Portable, the PSP. And so this game I took everywhere. When I had a PSP, and it's right over here charging right now, and we're going to fire this thing up and see if it still works. But I took this game everywhere. I took it on road trips. I took it, driving everywhere, or, just sitting in the car when I was a kid. Took it everywhere. I ended up playing like through the entire franchise, not the franchise mode, but the dynasty mode. They let you play through 10 seasons. And so like I played all the way through, and I feel like I completed the game, with that. But I've got my original PSP right here. It's a red God of War edition. I don't like the game God of War. I mean, I've never played it, but I thought the red one was pretty cool. And so I got it after I had one break. So we're going to see if this thing even is able to play NCAA. I'm sure it will. And we're in. Here's the loading screen. Okay, I was going to play the fight song music that's on there, but I don't know if that's like copyrighted or anything, so we're not going to chance it. But there's the home screen. So that's pretty fun. Number 3, and this game I just recently got maybe a few months ago, but it's an older game, and some of you may have played these games before. They were made by the company Midway, and they had an NFL Blitz. So NFL Blitz 2002, I just have really fond memories of. I rented this game a whole lot. Me and a lot of my cousins, we would play this game because, there were like big hits in the game. And it was like 8-on-8. It was just a different kind of football, and it was real fast and really fun to play that. But I started playing it just recently and really didn't like it. Was very clunky and playing it again, but I didn't really like it playing it again. But I think I just need to keep trying it. I was trying to get through like the main, I guess the season mode, and I just didn't end up getting through it. I probably fell asleep while playing it. Number 2, all-time favorite games. We're staying in the NCAA series here, but this is the last copy that I got of NCAA Football. So NCAA Football 13 was the last NCAA game that I got back when it came out in 2012. Obviously, they had 14 come out the next year, and then they no longer made the games. Well, I've not picked up 14. I just never got around to getting it. And now I regret getting it because now it costs anywhere from $65 to $70 in like a used game store like GameStop or something. Like it's unbelievable what it's priced. It's priced above, where it currently sits at. Anyway, more about NCAA 13. Just the NCAA series in itself has always been a big fan of mine. I really enjoy going in and being like a defensive coordinator or a head coach in like in the Dynasty Mode series. And that's so fun. Like right now I'm playing with Arkansas State, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, and I'm in like season 7 of that. And I've just been slowly playing it over the last few years, just pick it up every now and then, play a little bit, play a game or two, sometimes have more time than others to sit down and play more of the season. But as I keep coming back, this was a very complete game to me and is one of my all-time favorites. Although I would really like to see what 14 is and try it out one day. My number one favorite football video game of all time, and it's a series that came out through EA Sports, but it is the NFL Street Series, and I've got all 3 games because I started looking at this list or whatever, and I couldn't decide which ones I wanted on there because I figured it's its own series, it's its own it's its own thing. So I decided, why not just include the entire series as number 1? It is by far my favorite. In my mind, this game has not aged. It all started with me and picking up NFL Street a long time ago, and probably bought it at a used game store and picked it up, and it blew me away. It was fun. It was fast paced. It's something that we all kind of come back to and play when I have people over. When we played this as kids, it was just fun. My favorite part of the entire game is making your own team and making a little custom team or whatever. You put your friends on it or whatever, and you go play the modes that are on this, and it's just so fun to just create a team. You can even get like NFL players recruited to your team if you complete certain challenges. Recently, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, picked up NFL Street 2. Originally, I kind of skipped around and went for the original Street. Got Street 3 on the PlayStation 2 when it came out a long time ago. Played through this game. This one's, I would think, probably the really well polished and best looking out of all the games. I've got all of them on the GameCube except for obviously this one. But these are all fun, and by far the NFL Street games are my favorite of all time. I continually go back and play them just whenever I have some free time, and it never gets old, and they're just fun to play. I mean, I don't really have anything negative to say about these games. I just get in there and play. There's just so much content in them, and they have so much built within the games. They have, just regular pickup mode where you can almost like draft players. They have that onto a team. Obviously creating your team and playing through like a season sort of a deal, trying to beat all the other NFL teams that are out there. It's just so fun. It's something that I'll always go back to. By far, favorite video game of all time. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this top 5. This was really fun to make. And just kind of go back and take a small little peek at all these old games. It's just so fun to just see these again, and I'm currently playing like NCAA 13 right now, just like with my free time. But that's my top 5. Be sure to tell me what your guys' top 5 is down in the comments below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified on all my videos. New videos are coming out every Tuesday and Thursday. And we will see you guys back here in the next video. Thank you for watching.